Hello everybody, this is Satirax here from Paranoid War Server. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about warrior tank macros. Switch down here to solution. Alright. First off, while it's loading, go ahead and open up your macro menu, and you may want to go to character specific for that particular tune, and open up your spell book as well, just like I'm about to do. I'm going to go over a couple different macros, yeah, just a few here, like 3 of them maybe. One for single target and one for like Aoe Macro for multiple mobs and whatnot. I'm going to add in the description below. I'm going to put in all of these macros so you guys can just like copy and paste or whatnot. Mind you, if you have better ideas for rotations and whatnot, just go ahead and implement them into the macro itself. Just consider it a concept macro that you can apply to pretty much any tank, just changing out the variables as you see fit. Alright. Yeah, so open up your macro menu and open up your spell book. Okay, you can do this different ways. Either you can just copy paste, Control C, Control V if you have Windows 7 from the description below, and just go ahead and paste in, or you can just go one by one if you can implement different things or whatnot. Okay, so let's go over this first one here. Alright, the very top, as you can see, is I put show tooltip. Make sure the number sign in the beginning, press enter. You have the / start attack, all lowercase, press enter. Okay, and you have the / cast sequence space reset equals 10. As you see, there's 10 abilities, so I'll put 10. Now you have a choice. Now you don't have to put 10. I recommend it, but you know, you can always put target if you wanted to change and start over depending on the target. I wouldn't do that due to the cooldowns that you have of like thunderclap or whatnot, you know. Or if you're using the AoE tank macro for multiple mobs, you have Shockwave, and that has a cooldown and whatnot, so you don't want to put target. So just put the actual number of just put 10, which is the actual number of abilities that I have here in my cast sequence. Okay, so there's a cast sequence there: Devastate, Thunderclap, Shield Slam, Demoralizing Shout, and you have Devastate, Shield Slam, Devastate. Alright. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and put another Shield Slam in there. Make sure you have a comma space in between each ability, or else it won't work. Okay, see how fast I made that quick adjustment? Do the same thing. Now there's also priority cast, as I've told you all before in my other macro videos, and priority casts are pretty simple. You can have multiple ones if you want, but what it does is it prioritizes a certain ability that will be cast as you're spamming the button. It'll be cast right before whatever wherever you are inside of the cast sequence. So if you're like, you just cast Demoralizing Shout and you see in your global cooldown that, you know, you have enough rage to cast the very next ability, and if you're still spamming that same button, any one of these abilities will be prioritized. Okay, so those are your priority abilities there, so that you don't have to even add them here. So whenever they proc, bam. But you have to be spamming the button, just so you know. Okay, so that's pretty much it there. You know, as you see fit, just go ahead and change what you want, you know, to go along with, you know, your stats or whatever you want to do. It's your choice. Okay, and small differences here in the AoE macro. As you can see, I have Cleave instead of Heroic Strike in this one. Alright. Now, if you want, you can even take out Thunderclap but you know, you won't get that 20% attacking speed debuff on your mob that you're attacking. But you know, depending on what boss you're on, you may not want to be using any type of AoE effect, so it's up to you if you want to take Thunderclap out, leave it in, or whatever. Alright, so that's pretty much that. Like I said, you guys can just copy paste that, whatever. Okay, let me see here. I also have a charge macro that I use. Alright, you change the name or whatever. I used to have the Demoralizing Shout, and with it, that's why I called it Demoralize. Alright. Also, this here, /script space set rate target parentheses whatnot and target, and you have you can just copy paste this. You have 8 there. What it does, if you look here, I'll show you. See, just put a skull on top. Alright, skull being the number 8. If you look at your rating target icons, it's the 8th one down, so you can change it accordingly. It's mainly only useful in 5-mans, so DPS know to target your current target, so they don't say, oh no, you're not holding threat, and all that crap or whatever. So there's no excuses. But in raids or whatnot, you may not want to use it, depending whether or not you have an actual targeting order that you want people to follow. Alright, so here's it. Here's the macros in action. I'm going to use the Aoe macro. As you can see, I'm just spamming too. Now the purpose of these macros is so that you're not really focusing on what you're casting. You're more looking at, you know, DBM and whatever comes up here on DBM, so you can announce to everybody, you know, what's what abilities the boss, you know, have coming up and whatnot. So this is pretty much my setup here. You know, got my little concussive blow right here. And got your my war stomp. I have my challenging shout over here, which I use the tilde once in a while, just in case. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Alright. I'll be coming out with a couple more videos or whatnot to show you guys some of the other macros that I have. If you have any questions or comments or whatnot, just go ahead and post it or send me a message or whatnot, and I'll try to help you guys out. I know there's some classes I haven't covered yet. I'll be covering them soon, so don't worry. Again, this is Satirax from Paranoid War Server, PvE. Alright. Hope this video has helped you guys out in one way or another. That's pretty much it. You guys take care. Bye bye.